Hit in transition now.
Okay.
And here we are. Okay. So, remind me, somebody, where we were last time with Castle Ember. This is our 10th episode for this season.
Yeah.
See.
We came into a clearing and ran into this maiden who turns out to be the dragon.
I see. A maiden that turned out to be a dragon. And what was your impression of this maiden?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Well, if it's a unicorn,
Yeah, I'm sleeping next to the unicorn and
well, yeah, well, that's what she was riding. That's her mount, but things aren't always what they seem, so who knows?
All right, so if that is the case, we are in the forest. We are hanging out with the woman.
What was her name again?
Who did she identify herself as, if you recall?
Christina.
Okay.
Yeah, Kristana?
Yes.
It's Christina?
And who did she identify herself as, human or elf or
Gold.
As a gold dragon.
Gold dragon.
She wasn't a human form.
Mm-hmm. She's a human.
But she was
in human form, but she identified herself as a gold dragon.
Okay.
What's the name of that other member?
I am in the middle of looking this up because this is canonized. This is a canonized element of the game.
And I was holding her hand and sleeping, and then also she knows that I can speak Draconic, and that I'm.
Yes, she is speaking Draconic. I'm rolling insight check on your character, Andy.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, 15 and 21 total.
21 total. There is one thing that kind of really, I mean, it's obvious to you. This woman is, given your high intelligence, she seems to be limited, as if she is has the mind of a child.
Really?
Surprising for a dragon.
Now, I don't know that much about. I mean, even though my heritage is a gold dragon, and I have limited player knowledge about exactly what Draconic means, I'm assuming it means that somewhere in my DNA, I am basically a descendant from a dragon. But if I guess what I'm trying to say is, do I think that she is a juvenile or I don't know the age categories of dragons?
Roll your
But I'm assuming juvenile means young.
Roll another insight.
Okay. I only get a 5, so 11 total.
You're not exactly sure if she's, given that you haven't seen her in any form other than human, you're not entirely sure if she is, what age she is. She appears like an adult human, but that doesn't really mean anything.
But she could be a really young gold dragon.
She could potentially be just a young gold dragon. Like a, I mean, assuming that she had the ability to shapeshift or change herself into a human form, or cursed to human form, you don't know.
Yeah.
Or she could be lying.
Yeah.
About her dragon heritage, although or abilities, or being a dragon. Maybe if she is in fact a dragon and has the mind of a child, that does not compute to you.
Yeah.
Right now, remember, I'm laying down just to rest or sleep. She's holding my hand. She grabbed my hand.
Okay.
And then
roll a wisdom check, DC 10. Everybody that is actually touching the unicorn.
Does the unicorn let us approach him?
The unicorn is asleep right now.
Okay, I got a 12.
Okay, I try to see if the unicorn lets me approach him.
All right, so the
Okay.
unicorn's asleep.
What?
And
It's a
now
wisdom check?
it's a wisdom. Now everybody within 10 feet of the unicorn, roll a DC 15 wisdom. Everybody within 20 feet, roll a DC 20.
You would think me with a high wisdom. I didn't make my wisdom check.
I didn't either. So it looks like a unicorn to me.
All right, Andy, you rolled. Did you roll your wisdom?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay, so you seem to fall asleep, and it's for the first time since you got here. You know,
Oh, wow.
you guys notice that Andy's character is, you know,
Snoring?
peacefully sleeping, and you know, engages very quickly in REM sleep. Kind of mutters to herself a little bit, but she's out.
Excellent.
The rest of you are kind of restless.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Mm.
And the dragon very or the woman who claims to be a gold dragon, anyway, she puts her head on the unicorn, and as if she hasn't a care in the world and is totally trusting in her new friends that she has found in you guys, she falls asleep as well.
I guess we stand watch.
I guess so.
All right, so
While I'm standing watch, I'll take a short rest before I take the short.
Okay.
I use my before taking the short rest, I use my second wind. So that gives me 10 plus something.
Gives you what? 10 plus your level.
Yeah.
D10 plus 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that too.
1, 2, 3 points back. And as I take the short rest,
as you do,
I can spend some of my
9
dice.
and 3, it's 12. Okay.
Short rest. I'll use the fighter hit die. Almost at max. I'll use the rogue there. Heal. Eight.
There we go. Found a picture of her. And the unicorn.
Uh-oh.
And the chest that she's on.
Which?
You notice she is clutching a chest, and she's sleeping on a unicorn's body, and the unicorn is asleep, and she is asleep, and you are asleep, Andy.
Yes.
Very, very restful sleep, and
I'm not
your
touching
other.
the chest or anything.
You're trying to steal a chest?
No, I've said I'm not touching it.
Oh, that's good.
I am not going to try to steal it.
Well, that's admirable.
Yes, and I think, well, no, my character's lawful good, by the way, and so I
Really?
wouldn't let anybody else steal it. Yes, I'm lawful good.
Could have fooled me.
Oh,
For real. I haven't done anything evil.
I'd roll for a deception check on that one.
yeah, I'm gonna have
What
to.
if I have this remotely evil?
Very curious. I mean, I wouldn't recognize some of your behavior as, a stereotypical, lawful good type of character.
Yeah. Yet, what have I done that's remotely not lawful and good?
When the party's midst of a combat and you refuse to give us the weapons to fight said combat?
No.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
You were asking for my weapons. I just didn't hand them over like, here you go.
Like a good person would.
You were when faced with a naked companion, you did not give up your weapons that you don't need.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little less than honorable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
your naked, unarmed friend who's being attacked in the midst of being attacked by bears and snakes.
Yes.
And you refuse to have.
You let him go without any type of protection whatsoever.
And not healing the mage who needs the healing. Hey, it's y'all's best interest to keep me healed. It is.
Yeah, that's what an evil character would say.
No, that's what a good character would
No, a good person. A good person would say, "No, me last."
Right.
Yeah.
Truly lawful good.
An evil character is self-interested. A good character usually puts others first. That's how D&D defines good and evil.
Okay.
Yeah, but no. He'll somebody else first, not me. I'll go last. That would be the lawful.
I'm pretty sure I wrote down lawful good. I don't know where is the line?
You writing down lawful good?
No, I did. I know I wrote lawful good. Yeah, but where is it listed? I want to double check it.
Well, you can double check it after the game's over.
Okay.
Or while while you're sleeping right now and disengaged with the party, you're free to do whatever you want, including looking up stuff and telling me.
Do my life. You do check my life.
Okay, you've made the decision to be lawful good and announce it to the party and me for the first time, and I'm your party is questioning the integrity of your decisions over the last couple of games.
Okay. Duly noted.
Which as DM, I would concur that they haven't always been selfless, or they've been closer to evil, or closer to evil, really.
They are. They're not evil.
Yeah.
Lawful.
The evil character.
Let's go back and watch the video together.
I would say at the very least chaotic neutral or something like that. But
chaotic either.
When the murder hobo has more good
chaotic neutral with
slight chaotic
with evil tendencies.
The open murder hobo says it displays more good tendencies than you. It says a lot.
You can make a choice. You can call yourself struggling with your alignment, or with your faith, or with whatever, with your character, with morality. You can be complicated. But that would put you in a unstable type of position. It would make you chaotic.
Okay. I'm not chaotic.
Not lawful.
Okay.
So but if you want to be lawful and you want to be good, then you need to maintain a very strong sense. You don't necessarily have to maintain a specific, like, you need to maintain a code of some kind and be very, in order to be lawful, right? You don't have to necessarily uphold specific laws of the land, but a code, certainly, very like a code of your deity, a code of something that you wrote down, something from your tribe, something in your background at the very least that you can refer to. It's let's see, the Freudians would call it superego, right? The aspects of your society that impose values. Okay, that is what would determine your lawfulness.
I know. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, hold on, stop.
But
I just looked it up. I was saying, you know what I put down here? Neutral good. I did. I clicked it. So I guess I'm not lawful good. Neutral good. That's what I put.
So I'm really confused because you were insistent on being lawful good, and
lawful good, but no, it turns out
true neutral, yeah, but neutral good.
I'm just saying that I thought I picked lawful good. It turns out
could have fooled me.
So I'm just basically good. I'm not evil, and I'm not chaotic or lawful.
Okay, so in order to adhere strongly to your good virtues, you would definitely want to put others before yourself.
Right. Okay. Really noted.
Putting yourself last.
What is Simon anyway? What's your
unless you could maybe rationalize that for the good of everybody or the party, you need to focus on, something
Holding
else.
But weapons you don't need in the middle of a fight.
But it would be very much to your disadvantage, even if you had good intentions, to say that for the good of the party you needed to be healed, because that would even if you had good intentions, that would place you as being perceived as selfish. So people wouldn't believe that you were good.
Really? Okay.
Even if you intended to be good.
Okay.
You have to deal with the perception of good,
so good people do
in addition to actual good.
They do. In fact, they do heal each other. And yeah, so anyways, so Simon's been playing himself in a very chaotic manner. Maybe not evil. I would say chaotic neutral if I had to guess in alignment.
I've never played Gato. Anything less.
Yeah, Gato's always been very chaotic.
Yeah,
right.
I've never.
He's even been.
Lawful is not in his mentality. No,
not at all.
Insane would be more close to what.
Yeah.
Even to his detriment. I've been playing him even to his detriment. I've played him.
I would say like chaotic neutral with evil tendencies, probably, or maybe chaotic evil even with good tendencies. So
depending on who's on control.
Chaotic evil with good tendencies, that would be the closest approximation to Gato.
Yeah.
Who's Wiz? Are you good?
Yeah. No, I am chaotic neutral. I'm the murder hobo here.
Okay, so we have
kill them all, let God sort them out.
Okay.
So yeah, you're not dealing with any good characters in this game except for maybe Ogre.
Okay. Maybe I should be straight neutral.
Yeah, that would be more realistic the way you're playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's hard too.
No.
That's like playing a judge. Okay, that's like playing a judge in court where you don't take sides, and it's like very mechanical. You adhere to a certain principle of fairness, but you don't take sides, and you act very judiciously. and very strategic, very focused on on possibly like winning, even if it means, you know, somebody has to die. Even if you have to die.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're sleeping, and what are the rest of them doing?
I mean, you're sleeping, and they're on watch.
Okay.
And there's if they're
sleep.
yeah, how many hours are you going to be on watch, you guys? Both of you?
We'll
say you're an elf, right?
Yeah. I just need the trance, but that's only 4 hours.
Yeah, but
these guys,
Brianna needs 4 hours sleep, right?
Yeah, she's high elf, so yeah, that's all she needs is 4 hours.
I'll put me and him on a tree where hawks can't fly in. And they can't swoop in. They're gonna have to land in a
roll while you guys are on watch, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Fill this one. 7.
I got a 17.
Okay. Wiz, you notice one thing while you're on watch. Compared to all the other locations that you've been in the past, you notice that I would say, you know, the fiercer wildlife, you hear sounds, and you've heard the sounds before, like bears and other creatures, right? In the distance. And right now you're hearing them further away than you're accustomed to. Like you hear them, but they're a lot further away than you've heard them in the past. In general, like, you know, you're walking around.
So it's like they don't venture out in this area.
It's almost as if they. It's almost as if, yeah, it's almost as if they are keeping their distance right now.
Yeah, right, yeah. Because we used to hear that every second, every step we take.
Everywhere you go. Growl. Yeah, you hear a bear growl, and it's like there's danger every corner. And right now, it seems like those sounds are really far away, and all you hear are like small creatures and birds and things and peacefulness.
I'm still taking I'm still taking that bear skin and skull. I'm gonna clear it out, and I'm gonna wear it just for that woman.
Very tranquil. There's a lot of tranquility in the area. You can feel like you don't feel on edge right now. You feel peaceful.
It's been so long, I forgot what it felt like.
I would point to it and say, "A friend of yours."
Yeah.
Friend of yours?
Yeah.
I know I would die, but that's a death breath.
But at the same time, you do have a bit of a suspicious type of feeling, like if you drop your guard, something bad will happen.
Yeah.
I've learned in this forest never to drop my guard.
Oh no. That's a no-go here.
So 4 hours have passed without incident.
Roll
again if you guys want to try to attempt a long rest. You're able to attempt.
Your next.
Let's wake up Brianna. Let's wake up Brianna first. You know.
Well, she's only had 4 hours sleep.
Right.
She's an elf.
That's all she needs. She's an elf.
Oh, so she doesn't even need to sleep. Is she sleeping for fun?
Yes.
Obviously.
Okay. She's sleeping for fun. All right. All right. Brianna, you are awakened by your companions after 4 hours. You feel as fresh as a daisy.
Uh-oh.
You are
have a long rest?
You have a long rest under your belt right now.
Uh-oh.
You do.
What does that do exactly?
All your hit
Because
points.
what long rests do, you get hit points back. You get your spells regenerate. All of the features that require a long rest in your character sheet, now
they're all back.
They're all back. There should be a button or something on your D&D Beyond character sheet that you can press, and it will automatically update everything that you have spent and all that stuff. So
wisdom save. Is it a save or is it a roll?
It's a wisdom check.
Okay.
Okay. Well, before I rest, I'm gonna cast the last spell. I got a Cure Light.
All right.
That way, when I rest, I'll get them all back.
Okay.
Okay, 6 and 3 is 9. Okay.
Well, I guess you get the rest next.
42. Yeah, that way I can get all these spells back. Okay.
I'll go last. Okay, Grant, you're going with
4 hours sneak.
All right, where are you hunkering down to sleep or to meditate?
Right where Griana was. I woke her up, so I said, "Hey, you go make watch now. I'm gonna camp here."
All right. So, do you touch the unicorn when you do that?
Yeah.
All right. As soon as you touch the unicorn wakes up and backs away a few feet, and Tristana, you wake her up too, and she kind of looks annoyed and says, "I said he doesn't like to be touched by boys." He says. She says.
You forgot. No men near the near the unicorn.
Oh.
Only women can sleep with the unicorn. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Kristana.
Forgot about that.
He just bumped into you when he fell asleep. He just rolled,
They both look very very upset.
Annoyed?
Annoyed, yeah. More annoyed than upset, I guess. Not upset as in like I'm going to kill you, but like annoyed like we told you we don't want to be touched by boys. And they move about 2 or 3 feet away from you and go back to sleep.
See if you can sleep with them now. At that distance.
Okay, we'll try that. Nothing
Roll
happens
your wisdom.
in the distance.
Roll your wisdom.
Okay. You got a 17.
All right. You attempt to meditate.
Yes.
Who else is somebody else keeping watch, or
keeping watch.
What are you doing? You keeping watch? Okay.
Keeping watch with Griana.
All right. So Griana and you are keeping watch, and Wiz is meditating. 4 hours. You guys, what do you do for? What are you guys doing for the next 4 hours?
Well, I could go back to sleep. I could meditate. And I don't want to mess with the chest or anything. Is there anything else around the immediate area we could focus on?
All your magic items. There's trees. There's, a chest that the human is laying on. There's the unicorn itself. You see in the distance. Yeah, in the distance you see a squirrel, and picks up the acorn, and it begins to sparkle.
Really?
Just keep watch, Graham.
I want to go and observe the acorn.
Why that acorn skull?
Yeah.
You want to do what with the acorn?
I want to observe it, since I have.
What are you going to? All right. So what do you do?
I want to. Said it starts to sparkle.
Yes, it begins to sparkle, and the squirrel takes the sparkling acorn and scurries off.
I slap her on the back of the head and tell her, "Woman, keep watch. We're watching our friend to protect her and keep it safe from harm. And you want to look at an acorn. Keep watch."
I'm only one dot, so you can't do that.
Huh?
I'm wondering. I'm telling you, I'm where, however far away the squirrel was. That's how far away I am.
It was about, I don't know, 50 feet or so, and then
Yeah, I'm about 50 feet away from the murder hobo. In Simon.
Who's really sorely tempted to murder hobo you right now.
all right. So you you get close to the squirrel, and the squirrel scurries off. What do you do?
Well, I don't want to harm
You're
Look for more unicorns.
yeah, you're about 50 feet away from the group, and you know, as you approach the squirrel, it scurries away.
Okay, I don't want to get any farther away. So
Don't wander off.
I'm not.
I won't help you. If you get
I will
attacked.
start to walk back to the camp.
There are still plenty of bears out there that are hungry.
Actually, if a bear attacks you right now, I will hover above and laugh.
Actually, I take it back. You know what I want to do? I want to, since I can actually sit right next to the unicorn, I'm totally going to do that.
You're totally, well, okay, because you're, you know, being female, you apparently have no problems. You know, the unicorn has no problem with you there. So
yeah, that's what I do. And I meditate. I'm doing 4 hours of meditation.
You already got rest.
You do another 4 hours of meditation.
I go and I slap her on the back of the head.
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
I think it only works once.
Well, I didn't say about getting benefit from it. I got a 20, by the way, so I got a 26.
You have a natural 20?
Yeah, I got a natural 20. I got a B.
A natural 20. All right. So you are now aware very intimately that if there is any unidentified magical items, being some bit of a magic user yourself, you could, within an hour or so, probably identify the nature of that magic item.
Yeah.
If the party were to have a magical item or so, you could fidget with that magic item for an hour and get useful information about it.
Okay. I get what you're saying. What items do I know that we've had that I don't know about, like that we would want to know about?
Perhaps you should have a conversation with your party and maybe get some feedback.
Okay, fine. I will ask Wiz, have we found any useful things?
Woman, let the boy sleep. Let the boy sleep.
Okay, Simon.
Has 4 hours passed? Am I awake?
Actually, Simon.
Okay, so I'm still asleep.
We can spend time talking about you telling me about what's been going on in this house and what you know about the Amber family and any kind of items that you found that you want to know more about.
That would be great, but I don't want to drop my guard in this forest. Keep an eye out.
Well, I'm gonna be up to do that.
You're not doing a very good job with that. I just saw you chasing a squirrel. You're not very wise.
No, the squirrel had something that sparkled, and
my foot has something that sparkles too. When it's about to be acquainted with your ass, if you don't figure out.
Focus. Tell me about any major events that have happened since you've been in this mansion, in this house, or castle, or whatever it is.
Let me see.
You got turned into Simon.
I would be glad to answer all of these questions, but this is neither the time or the place to be caught up in a deep discussion like that. Understand that.
Time and the place.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Roll an insight check, Jesse.
Yeah, you can just sum it up.
17.
Okay.
All right, with a 17, you think right now that this is probably the most peaceful, peaceful place, most tranquil place you've ever been within the walls of this castle. And it's not exactly, you know, it's not like you're sleeping.
After all the trauma I've been through, do you think I would be able to relax
you don't feel like you can let down your guard because of all of the trauma. That is true, but you do have a sense that this is very peaceful, in the same sense that Wiz noticed the forest is the danger of the forest is keeping their distance. You feel that there is only tranquil animal sounds within the general vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is there any kind of pieces of lore that you discovered being in this mansion that could help us as a group?
The Ambers are all evil. They all deserve to die. That's the first thing I figured out.
Okay. So you're saying Isadora is evil, even though she thought you were evil.
Who trapped her? Who trapped this dragon here in this forest against their will?
Okay.
Is that something a good person would do?
Hmm.
Who trapped all these forest animals in a forest in a castle against
Well,
their
we don't know Isadora did that.
The dragon just said that, you idiot.
No, we didn't know. We don't know Isadora did do that.
The dragon said that. Why would the dragon lie?
Roll an intelligence. Roll an intelligence check, Andy.
Okay. Did she say that? Let's see. Okay.
And I'm role playing because I really think he's
okay. I only got 11.
What'd you roll?
11. I got 11 total.
An 11 total. You think you might vaguely remember that the dragon did say that Isadora may have trapped her here?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna say Isadora's evil then.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Simon, is there anything useful that we found in this castle so far?
Yes, the Ambers need to die.
Other than, talking about items.
Items.
You know the most useless thing, the useful thing I found in this entire castle?
Yeah.
Probably that book called the Bible because it hurt Simon. I like that because it hurt the Amber.
So
and the Ambers don't like that. And the Ambers don't like that book. So I have a particular fondness of it because the Ambers hate it so much. So
to be blunt,
the other, hold on, let me finish.
You guys have found.
You asked me a question and you don't let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the first thing I found that's of some use.
Yeah.
The second item that I found of some use is this unicorn. Everything else I found here, every other person I found here,
yeah,
except for these clockwork soldiers, has been absolutely useless.
Okay.
And you're slightly becoming useful. So I don't consider you completely useless because you did show some value in the last fight.
Yeah.
But the jury's still out on the jury's still out on that so far.
So everybody's ranked by their usefully, which is a very not good thing to say.
I never said I was a good guy.
I know.
Nor did I ever make the
Jesse
claim
is.
that I was.
I know.
Jesse's playing his character accurately.
I know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody has indicated that there's any items for me to look over anyway.
No.
And I'm just assuming though, like all the items that I came into the game with, that I already kind of know about them. So
I don't mind you if you're useless. Just if you're gonna be useless, don't get in our way.
Exactly. Well, I haven't gotten in your way.
Let's see. Roll an intelligence check on that. Grayana.
What, you want me to roll my intelligence check?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
All right. With a 19, you do recall there was some choices made that did not help the party at all. It actually made the party worse. One example being that instead of listening and waiting before you speak, you blurted out that Jesse's character was in fact the leader.
Yeah,
and it led to his death.
That's what pissed off Isadora.
Uh-oh.
And in thinking about that over the last few hours or so, you've come to conclude that act itself did not help you win love from the party. You actually alienated yourself a little bit in that when you did that. So you might need to do something that would win favor with your friends.
Well, I have done that already.
The intelligence check that I'm providing you is saying that you haven't quite achieved a level of usefulness and helpfulness and kindness that would compensate for the death of your friend here.
Okay, who's immoral?
That doesn't make it any less painful.
So Simon. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go and meditate because we don't have to
look, woman.
I'm not going to acknowledge you as long as you call me woman.
All right, then leave.
I'm meditating. I'm
get away from here before I slit your throat.
Andy, are you speaking in character when you say that, or are you speaking out of character?
Yes, I'm saying that.
In character or out of character?
In character.
In character. Okay.
When she sits down and meditates, I cut her throat. I don't need her.
Okay.
You're going to cut her throat?
As soon as she sits down, she gets in that trance, I slit her throat wide open. I'm not telling you. As soon as you sit down and you meditate, I slit her throat wide open. She's baggage. We don't need baggage.
Roll the hit.
And I roll with advantage. No, I don't have to roll the hit. It's off guard and everything. So I get an auto critical on all my attacks.
Really? An auto critical?
Because I'm an assassin. Auto critical on every attack.
Roll your damage.
And I'll take an action surge. Okay?
Roll your damage.
You're going to die. Okay. All my damage. Okay. I'm playing my character to the T.
All right.
7.
Roll your damage.
So you're saying that if Liz were asleep,
20.
Attacking me be an auto crit.
My character, because he's an assassin, any surprise I take.
It's like a special.
Is an auto crit.
Okay, I believe you. Okay.
20. The first attack does 37 points of damage.
Okay. I'm almost dead.
Okay. That's
all right. Well, you now have a gaping wound in your neck that is bleeding out.
And you attacked another party member.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
For merely sitting down.
No, it wasn't merely sitting down.
There was I don't know. I would say that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back.
15. 21 points of damage from the second attack.
Okay. Okay, I'm dead.
All right. Roll you're not dead.
I cut off her head.
No, I'm dead.
I cut off her head.
Okay, I am. Let me do my damage.
No, after that I cut off her head.
Boom. Okay.
Put it on a post.
Okay. You mean can I roll my my death save?
No, I cut off your head.
After your head has been removed, it's going to be difficult.
Okay. I guess I'm dead.
You do not keep doing those things.
Does the unicorn or the dragon in any way react to this?
It would appear. Both of them are asleep right now, and you guys. I
fly off.
You were very quiet.
I fly up into the air, carry the corpse off, and dump them out there somewhere in the woods. Okay. And come back, sit down for me to watch.
All right.
Not too far. Maybe within the presence, I drag the body off.
If Isadora were watching, she would see all of this.
Yeah, Isadora's asleep. Or I'm sorry, Isadora's not around. You don't know. You don't know who's around.
Exactly.
But yeah, Andy. You're dead.
I'm dead.
And apparently you're dead.
Okay.
You need to learn. Dad, you dumb. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired.
You're dead, and whether or not you're coming back is you don't get a saving throw. However, you might you might get eaten by a bear.
Maybe I'll get reincarnated as a bear.
You gotta look at your talk. I told you it was an evil character.
I know. Maybe I'll be reincarnated as an undead knight.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
All right, so Andy, your character's dead. You sort of feel your soul. You're kind of like hovering over your body right now. You're with your decapitated corpse on the ground. And, you kind of lose track of the passage of time and sort of exist in this ethereal type of plane at the moment.
Uh-huh.
And, you notice a bear coming along and, starts to disembowel you and, eat most of your body and then drags it off. And apparently there's another bear starts, snacking on your dead corpse,
Mm-hmm.
And then leaves it.
Okay. Now, hey, can I go out and explore the forest and as a ghost?
Sure, go ahead.
You can haunt me
because apparently you're just sort of like in the ethereal plane right now as a ghost.
I want to go in the ethereal plane and go and find Isadora.
All right.
I go do.
So Andy's like ogre, just floating around, huh?
Sort of like ogre, not totally like ogre. This ogre didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Isadora, or I should say, what's your name again? Grayana. Grayana is more like a disembodied ghost, like there is no weapons or the ability to hold weapons. All of that was left behind.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like a spirit floating, which people probably can't even see, unlike ogre. At the moment. But I will give you plenty of opportunity and turns and other things until such a point where in this environment it doesn't. I'm not asking you to re-roll a character right now.
Okay.
Maybe you'll learn.
I'm not asking you to re-roll a character. You still have your character. You're still.
I get it. So you are an assassin player.
Yes. I am not. I told you, I am not a good guy.
I know.
And I'm playing the character to the T.
I get it.
So it's like,
then why not attack and kill the gold dragon?
Because the gold dragon hasn't been a jerk to me this entire time.
Okay.
At least not yet.
At least not yet.
I was not a jerk. I just didn't give up my weapon.
In the middle of
I will do this. I will play a jerk, and you will see the difference. And
you already passed your intelligence check. You did have certain annoyances, and I would say apparently you antagonized one of your party members to the point of murder.
Well, wait a second. How do we know those other party members didn't act annoying themselves? Uh-oh.
I'm sorry?
It's okay. Being annoyed is part of the game. I get it. Okay.
Well, you were you were left alone with Jesse, of which
I like this. I get to be a ghost. Can I be a ghost? That's
you don't have to ask for permission because you're already a ghost. You've been killed.
I know.
You've been killed by your own party or a party member.
Exactly.
All right. which I probably wouldn't allow in most traditional D&D games. So this is Castle Amber.
Inter-party conflict and IP. What is it? What's it called officially? Player character. What do they call it? Kill. Is that like an acronym? But it's okay. I'm okay with it.
In this particular game, this Castle Amber game, there's the mechanics are different than traditional D&D, and the dynamic that I'm allowing in this game is different than what I normally allow in other games.
I am trying to find Isadora.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go and make an ally of her.
You're going to attempt to find Isadora, okay?
Yeah, and when she tries to say, well, you're an ally of Simon, I'll say, Simon killed me and took the body because he's an evil person.
All right. Roll.
And he charmed me, and I was under his mental control.
Ooh,
Is this something that you would do in vengeance?
No, I'm not doing vengeance. I'm not seeking any vengeance at all. I don't need to. You already hates him. She would already go and seek retribution against him.
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
He already hates you too.
But the thing is, you're already going to have to come in conflict with her again anyway. I don't have to do anything. Okay. Anyways, 15. I got a 15.
All right. You do know. You know that that Simon is cursed, right? He's
okay.
He has a mental he does have a mental instability issue.
Yep.
Because of the curse. Okay. He was not originally human. He is occupying a human body.
Yeah, I personally didn't know that because I asked, can we have this discussion? And you said, go watch all the videos. And now I get it. But I'm just saying, like, my character really didn't know he was cursed and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, your character would know this. I'm not asking you to know this because you don't. Okay? So I'm gifting your character with knowledge.
I'm still going to go seek out
you should have as a character.
Okay. I get it. I'm saying my character is still going to seek out and ally herself with Isadora. That's what she wants to do.
You're going to attempt to ally yourself with Isadora.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to do that for real.
After 4 hours, I wake
Isadora wants to know. I will feel it.
I wake Quentin up.
All right, so before you go looking for Isadora, I need to know how you're going to find her in this 100 square mile forest.
No, I'm just gonna wander around until I want to go back to where we originally met her.
All right, you're gonna wander around 100 square mile forest until you find her.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I'm not with the party anymore because I'm going off, and
we're gonna be making a lot of search here.
I'll just get a D100, and as soon as I get a 1, I will give you Isadora.
Go on the game with the other characters. That's fine. You can turn me into an NPC. That's okay.
I'll just keep rolling this D100 every 20 minutes or so that passes in the game while you wander.
That's what I think I would like to do.
Sure.
And when I get okay, you want to roll another character while you wait for your Isadora to find you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you realize you have a 1 in 100 chance of finding Isadora every
I get it.
Every 20 minutes.
Now, just so you know, I did have another character that I had made up. It was a Dwarven Paladin. But seeing as this party is full of not good people, I don't think... Can we play anti-paladins? Oh, please say yes. Or, I mean, I can play a paladin who happens to be lawful evil or chaotic evil.
All right, so your character, how did you get into the party again? Were you...
Just kind of walked into the... Oh, I was outside, and then I walked inside.
All right, so you basically, you didn't know this party before you came. So you don't have a background with this group.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm asking.
And now that you're dead, I guess the question of safety is irrelevant. The only thing that you could possibly care about right now is your immortal soul.
I know. I'm telling you. Okay, I know. I got and I'm trapped in the Amber family estate anyway. So
you are still trapped on this plane, even in death.
I know that. I know.
So.
Oh, I know what I can go do. Eventually, I can go back and eat at the ghostly.
Where's the turn on? Where's the turn on
that
the clerics used to have? Turn on there.
Okay, but anyway, so seriously, can I play an evil the way that classes work in this game? Like you can play any class in any alignment, basically. Is there anything limiting it?
It depends on how you play.
Because like I said, when I made this paladin, I just thought I'd be lawful.
Because I'll tell you right now, it's not necessarily about like I'm very permissive in this game. But if you say that you're lawful evil and don't do lawful evil things, I'll heckle you and question you and say you're delusional and your character is not in fact good.
That's what I'm asking. Is can you be any alignment? Maybe I'll be a chaotic evil.
You got to remember, I started off. I went insane and was cursed. Been tortured, you're not understanding the trauma that this character went through.
I generally wouldn't let you just introduce yourself as a chaotic evil character without
that
because if what's it?
I'm gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell him how I'm chaotic evil.
Jesse became this person over time because I said, trauma.
It might be better suited if I let me play it. I'll play a drow or a Duergar or something like that. I could play an evil race, an evil character. By the way, have I played a good drow before? Yes, I have. I played a drow who was good, chaotic good.
You can play any race you want.
Right.
Or someone that already knows the party. That established
or a goblin or something.
And preferably, that would actually be a benefit if you had a backstory that was related, where you were related to the characters here in the game.
Yes.
Okay.
That we'd be more tolerant. We'd be more tolerant of someone we already know.
Right now, you're just a rando that shows up and starts giving them, problems, and including, you've been a detriment to the group. Okay. And I don't think that, and you realize intellectually with your role the other few minutes back, I guess, 20 to 30 minutes ago, you can process that as a truism.
Okay.
Okay. That's a true, there's no question. And you just got murdered because you pissed off the assassin, who was already unstable.
Isn't a tiefling an evil character?
And I would say that you did not have an appropriate level of fear of the crazy man who was busy killing himself and everything else he encountered. You didn't have an appropriate level of fear of this friend of yours that was unhinged, and you suffered the consequences of it.
Yes, I know. I get it.
I killed him. He killed himself.
Okay.
I've literally
this man does not fear death. No.
I've literally been playing and been insane from the beginning, and more insane.
And I've been, and keep in mind that that he is a device in the game. His character is a device in the game that helps me perpetuate the story as a DM. Him killing a party member actually, I mean, it makes sense that he kills you. It wouldn't necessarily make sense that he kills like Wiz.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, or anybody else in the group, because no one else has provoked him.
Constantly.
But you are playing a very provocative character that causes levels of dissonance in crazy people that are murder hobos.
Most definitely.
Which is not a safe thing to do.
And so I assume, given the level of intelligence your character had, you did it on purpose. Is that not true?
No.
Maybe your character probably should have known better than to antagonize the crazy, unhinged member of the group that is currently cursed and is part of the ongoing DM-sanctioned drama that is occurring in the game.
Okay.
So
continue with the resting and what they're doing.
and
Yes.
and you'll also notice that at times Jesse's character will be an NPC. I don't think Jesse has had a lot of experience recently with that. You might not have had any experience at all, but your friends have probably told you around the campfire. Well, there's been no campfire because you guys are just wandering around. But in talking and walking and whatnot, you might overhear that Jesse is not in his right mind some of the time, and he'll just wander off and act like evil Simon. And whether Simon does that as a NPC or as a PC, you know, he is currently acting predictably in this game. So you are your corpse is being dragged around by wolves now.
Take away his magic item, strip his corpse, strip her corpse.
No, you're not the DM here. You did a good job killing one of your party members. Simon, cursed Simon. I don't know if I would have, not him not having a save kind of makes it a little complicated, but you are still.
That's the assassin's bread and butter. That's like.
But here thing, I'll let you play your character in this way because you know your character better than I do, and I probably would be more permissive, and not. But anyway, there
comes a point.
I will say though that your character is currently in possession mode and wanders away.
Okay. Stupid Simon, I hate you. That's why I said the Bible was the best book in the library.
Simon wanders away from the camp, and
Andy, I've hurt myself just to hurt the other soul in my body.
And after a few hours, let's see, Wiz, you wake up, or you?
I wake up.
You sort of stop meditating, I guess, and look around, and you're alone.
I realize that I'm alone.
Puddle of blood.
Hey, I have a question. I'm just looking at races. I don't see any of the when you put all these options, like for the home, it says homebrewed content, all the different options. You can't find a drow on here. Why not?
There's no homebrew options that I permit in this game.
No. I mean, I just meant that when I clicked all the options, but of all the races, like I don't see, like there's no like bugbear and orc and.
You have to be a member. You have to be a member of my campaign in order to get access to all that material.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
Okay, so you are awake, and you notice that the
notice that I'm all by myself.
You're all by yourself. You do anything about that? You do investigation, track, anything like that, or you just sort of like?
Yeah, I'll do a track. Maybe I can pick up some footsteps or any blood trails leading off into directions. Let me roll investigation.
Can I say something out of character? If you allow Wiz an insight roll, or
well, you're not there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Okay.
No, I got
to say something else. Not to do with him, but with the party.
I mean, you're sort of like disconnected from your consciousness right now. So you don't know what's going on. Oh yeah.
Oh well.
As a result of your murderous rage, you became a little bit more Simon and a little bit less Gato, and lose touch with reality, and aren't quite in control of your faculties right now.
Not the first.
So not the first time, no.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do you do? What do you do, Wiz?
Well, I didn't see any tracks, no blood trails, nothing.
You don't. You didn't roll well.
No, I rolled a 4, so I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't see nothing.
All right, so let's say you rolled to look for
Any
Grayana.
track? Yeah.
Roll again to look or try to find Jesse's character.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Investigation, right?
You roll
Or is that-
investigation and to
Okay.
see if you can find something to start with.
Okay. And I got a 13 this time.
Okay, so with a 13, you notice that there's some blood, and there is a trail of blood droplets that you could probably follow.
Could have probably track.
You might be able to track
Okay,
it.
so then I'll roll survival. Okay, well, let's see. A 9.
A 9. Okay. You don't seem to be able to follow that trail. It sort of dead ends after a while, and but you do venture back around and notice that there's broken branch and the going off to the side where somebody kind of rushed off in a hurry. That you recognize the pattern of movement, being a ranger that you are, as Simon.
Simon. So Simon came this way.
Simon went that way.
Okay, well then I'll head that way.
Okay. Roll another.
Catch up with it.
Roll another check.
Okay, which one?
Are you gonna
survival?
Are you gonna double? Yeah, roll your survival check. Are you gonna double time it?
Okay.
Or are you going to try to catch up with him?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch up with him. I get a 14.
Okay. And as you do, you manage to easily, because he's not being very stealthy at all. At the moment, he seems very clumsy at the moment, and very not deliberate, but very clumsy in the way he is walking. He's walking in a straight line. He's knocking over, knocking over pieces of debris that are, like mushrooms and things are broken, and all sorts of very obvious signs of
So this trail was pretty easy to follow.
It was very easy to follow. Okay. And very quickly you're able to double time your pursuit, and you see him walking in the distance.
Okay. I catch up to him.
All right, you catch up to him, and he turns around. What do you want? He says.
Uh-oh, got those guns. Simon's back.
Why are you following me? He says.
Well, I just tell him, I was just lost. I thought you may know the way out.
I know far more than you.
Oh, that's obvious. Yeah, that.
I have no desire to help you or your party, he says.
Oh, okay. Well, I just turn around and leave.
All right, you turn around and leave?
Yeah, he's leaving such an easy trail, I can easily pick it back up.
All right. And then he turns around and starts walking, the way he was going. And then, all of a sudden, Jesse, you regain consciousness. And you're in the middle of the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Simon!
Okay. I wait about 5 minutes, but
you hear somebody yell Simon in the distance.
I hate you. I hate all you Ambers. I hate every one of you. Grayana! Why, Grayana? Why did you have to keep talking so much crap? You made me kill you, you stupid witch.
You hear somebody yelling nonsense and screaming and cursing in the distance. From the same direction in which you heard and talked to Simon.
Yeah, I close in, following the trail.
You double back, follow the trail very easily, and catch up and see a very confused human. Your friend Simon now, or Gato, or whoever, is now cursing.
Hey.
Gato, you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Simon here for a while. He didn't look too happy.
Yeah, but I'm sad to say that
Yeah, I came back from my rest and everybody was gone. You know, I was wondering where y'all went.
I was having some trouble with Grayana. She was being. First, she gets me killed. Then she gives me a month.
Wandered off?
We could say that. She wandered off into another realm.
Okay. She wandered off. All right.
She wandered off into another realm.
Okay, what about Kristana and the unicorn? They took off
they're
too?
Okay. I like them. They're okay.
Okay.
They're not.
So where do we go from here?
I think the Clockwork Soldiers are still at the where Grayana.
Yeah, way in the back.
Yeah, we need to go.
Do we
back
continue
over
on
there.
forward, or do we head back?
They know we should go back with the Clockworks and then have them walk with us back over here, because they know where they know this place better than we do.
I keep forgetting about these Clockwork Soldiers. You're gonna have to keep reminding me. But yeah, you guys have been less than. You're gonna have to command them regularly, otherwise you're gonna lose them.
Yeah.
So they're not too smart.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the soldiers and then continue forward.
If you run off, they might. In fact, you know this for a fact. If you walk away, chances are they will end up back at home base.
I was going to say this. Quentin, remember the tracks. Make them as best as you can. Their tracks.
I'll mark the trail, so that way we can follow our way back.
Not just this, no. Remember Kristana's and the unicorn's tracks. As best as you can. Imprint them on your mind.
Well, she'll be riding the unicorn, so I just got to be on the lookout for hoof prints.
but so you can remember their.
Yeah, I just got to make the distinction between a regular horse and a unicorn.
Roll your nature check, I guess, or your
I'll use guidance as well.
The tracking or
Andy. It'd be nature because it's
okay. Here's the question:
distinguishing horse prints.
Can I go find the unicorn in the?
Okay, so I get a 1.
Andy, can I make a suggestion?
What?
So you ease it into the party.
11, 4.
Insane character. Make a character that already knows us. That's been adventuring with us.
That'd be a 15, Mark.
All right, you rolled a 15.
Yeah.
You look at the building, like you can see the walls on each side, on the north, south, east, and west side, and you can determine where you are, sort of like a grid, just by looking at the distance from the walls. You might not necessarily be able to get a lot of useful information from stars or any of that stuff because of, that's not going to be useful. But
no.
Where you are in relation to the square grid, say, by looking at how far north, south, east, and west you are, that's easily determinable by looking at the walls and how far up and down the walls you are, because you can see the walls on each corner.
Oh, so then we're pretty close to the edge then. If we
You
consider the
are
wall from the
you
other
are
side.
within you are always within 10 miles, even on the you can see the other side of the forest by seeing the walls.
Right.
Okay, because it's
Okay.
only 10 miles away.
Okay.
And
good.
even through the trees, you can see the walls extend above the tree line. So it's easy to see where you are in relation to the walls.
Okay. So that's good to remember.
Okay, so you can record that in your mind to get
Yeah.
an easy advantage on where things are statically placed on this Cartesian map of a forest.
Okay.
So that should be
All right.
should be very
So
helpful
I
for a
got
ranger to do.
Yeah. So I got to
Even a
pinpoint it at where we're
non-ranger
at now.
even a non-ranger could use a intelligence check to more or less, if they just take mental note of where they are in the forest, they can look at the corners of each of the walls and get a good bearing
Did
on
we
where
find
they're
the
located.
unicorn? Did we find the unicorn again?
You can find it now if you took note of where it was before, and I'll assume that you did, because this would have been something obvious for your characters to note, even though I didn't describe it previously. You're able to easily find it with advantage now.
Oh, good.
Or more easily find it with advantage.
Good, because I need to get a good night's rest to get my heals back.
If she is in fact in the same place, which based on your observation of that area, it looks like that she is there a lot, or at least maybe even all the time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
so
try
we got a general area where we can find her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try different locations to try to get rest.
Where are you trying to find rest?
By the unicorn. I'm not trying to sleep on the unicorn, but close.
How close you want to get to the unicorn?
5 feet.
Okay. Roll.
Can I interact with
15?
Okay. You seem to drift off peacefully.
Yeah.
Finally.
You know how many times I've died and come back again just to get a sleep, just to get a, you know how many times I've died?
Yes. It's the only way to get the spells back is to die.
I don't have to die anymore.
All right, Grayana, what do you do?
Can I interact with the Kristana?
You can certainly try.
I do try.
Be awake.
You notice that Kristana is currently sleeping.
Okay. Well, I'm going to lay down beside Kristana and go to sleep. That's what I do as a ghost.
Well, you sleep very peacefully.
Okay.
Long rest.
All right, so you're human. You need 8 hours, or I guess minimum 6 hours of sleep.
Right.
Wiz, what do you do for this 6 hour period of time?
I'm just gonna stake out. I mean, just keep watch. That's all I can do.
All right. Again, you notice very tranquil here.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, you've encountered nothing dangerous, at least while you're paying attention.
Yeah, well, that's
you might
a good
have,
thing.
I mean, other than the blood and stuff nearby, which is very curious.
Curious.
It makes
Don't
you
know what it is or what it was.
It feels counter. I mean, what you feel and what you think are in conflict right now.
Yeah.
And what you're feeling intuitively is tranquility, and what you think logically is disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Peaceful disturbance.
Yeah.
The quiet riot.
Right. So there is some dissonance there that you can't quite reconcile.
Yeah.
Other than that, you just kind of sit there and do nothing for 8 hours?
That's it.
All right, so 8 hours goes by. Everybody gets gets a good night's sleep. Wiz, your character is apparently has benefited from a full rest, right? Earlier.
Okay, so let me get some heals here. Oh no, wait. I mean, short
did you?
rest.
What did you roll? You rolled. You got a benefit of a full night's sleep, right? I think you did.
Right.
I think you passed your roll. So you basically need, if you're not touching the unicorn, you need a DC 15. As long as you're within 5 feet.
We found a way to sleep.
If you're touching the unicorn, it's a DC 10. So.
Nope.
You know how many times I had to die to figure out how to get it, just so I can.
If you're attuned to the unicorn like the dragon is, it's there's no check at all.
So fortunately,
that's not gonna happen for me.
It's not gonna happen.
That's not happening.
Okay, so 8 hours pass. Gato wakes up, or at least I'm hoping Gato and not Simon. We'll see when he wakes up.
All right. So, Gato, you experience a very. It's like you slept like a baby the entire night. You don't even remember feeling as good as you do now. It's more tranquil than when you actually woke up for the first time as a human being, or the second time as a human being. Or how many times have you died? 3? 2? I can't remember. I think 2. But definitely one of the best night's sleep you've ever had. You wake up feeling very rested and very tranquil. And you notice still that the unicorn and the woman are asleep.
I leave Griana's magic items as a gift.
Okay. All of the magic items, you prop it up next to the rock in which you found your corpse, and it is now part of her hoard.
When she wakes up, I'll tell her, look, when she wakes up, I'll wait.
You're going to wait until she wakes up? Okay. You wait. You continue to wait. How many hours do you want to wait?
How long should we wait?
The woman slept for about 2 days straight, man.
Oh, okay.
She's going to get up.
Okay.
Because we've all rested. I mean, that's what?
You want any of this
12
stuff?
hours on?
You want any of this stuff that... I don't know why Brianna left her stuff here. I don't know why. But I don't know if she left all her stuff here.
I don't know. This is all magic user stuff. I doubt if there's anything there I can use.
Maybe we could trade it to somebody else.
No, we can just throw it in the bag with the stuff and just carry on. Okay, so are we going to go back and get those tin soldiers, or are we going to keep going and see what's over there by the wall?
Let's keep seeing what's by the wall.
Okay.
Brianna, you'll be missed.
Okay. Grayana, you do hear your companions making mention of you, and all of your items that was previously on your corpse are now by the big rock that Simon's corpse was previously propped up next to. What happened to that corpse anyway?
We stripped it of my magic items.
Oh, so the corpse is still there? I forgot all about that. All right.
Well, that's if the wolves and the bears hadn't got to it yet.
you do notice the corpse is still there, and it still looks fresh.
Should we take these items, or should we leave them there?
Wait, can I possess Simon's dead body?
You can certainly try.
I should.
An idea.
That would be
good. Why not?
Go for it. I'm pretty sure they'll fetch a pretty hefty gold piece price. I mean, I guess we can just throw them in the bag and just keep going.
I'll leave that to you. All right.
Yeah. Pretty sure there's plenty of magic users out there that are looking for this stuff.
Maybe someone here. We could trade something. All right.
Yeah, that's true. Trading material. Info for money.
If you want to try to possess a dead, fresh-looking corpse, I mean, how are you going to do it? And
I don't know. I mean, can I possess? I know I can possess a living person as the go. I'm assuming I can.
That is an attunement. That is the privilege of the person that you're trying to possess. It's not really your will; it's theirs.
Yeah. I don't know, but I do try.
What's that?
I'm going to try to enter the dead body of Simon.
Right. You go and sit inside Simon's dead corpse and try to look out his eyes, and you're just kind of sitting there like a rag doll and looking out at the world as a corpse would. Roll.
Okay, what do I roll?
Roll your wisdom.
Okay, hold on.
Simon, oh no!
Yeah, you realize that if she gets this, there's going to be 2 Simons walking around.
Yep.
A rotting one and another.
Oh, I got a 17. I got a 20 total, not a natural 20.
A 20 total.
A modified 20.
With a 20 total, you seem to manage to move a little bit and topple over, and the rest of the party notices that this corpse just kind of plopped over on its side now. It's no longer propped up; it's on its side.
Uh-oh.
Gato, why is the body moving?
I think we need to burn the body. Make sure there's only ashes. You think we need to burn the body?
You got some oil? I mean,
do you think we'll light the forest on fire? Well, I don't know.
That's the problem. The problem is, you pissed off Isadora already. I mean, you really want to add more fuel to that fire?
Actually, I don't think I was the one that pissed her off. I just caught the tail end of somebody else upsetting her.
Yeah.
I died because somebody else upset her for some reason.
Yeah, that's just it. I don't know about this body moving like that. I mean, that's not a good sign.
I think we should
try to burn it.
I think we should just chop it up into little pieces.
Okay, we can do that.
And bury the parts. Rest in peace, former Simon body. We cut it up into little pieces and bury it.
See, this is the time where we needed Ogre and his great axe. This would have been great right here.
Andy, while you notice that the corpse that you're trying to possess seems to have toppled over from some will of yours, it apparently has gotten the attention of your party members, and they are now in the process of dismembering it.
Yep. Okay. I mean, I let it happen. I'm just gonna have to follow them. So wherever they go, see where I go.
Okay.
Me being a cleric, do I notice it?
You don't seem to have a lot of attunement to this particular spirit. If you were to notice this spirit, which you don't, so you don't have any knowledge of it. Your character wouldn't have any knowledge of the spirit. Unless you want to try to spend some time trying to determine why your body moves.
Nah. Let's move on.
Well, no, you already chopped it up, though.
Yeah. It's already done. I just don't want the corpse coming back and bothering them, and then me get blamed for it.
I mean, if you want to investigate as to the cause of it moving, you could go around and try to perceive some sort of disturbance in the spirits.
Nah, I'll chop it up into little pieces and move on, because I just don't want this corpse bothering the dragon and our sleeping Our sleeping.
You chop it up and trim the forest somewhere, and I'm sure the wildlife would enjoy the meal.
Yeah, we're gonna feed it to the wolves and the bears. I'm sure they'll have a nice healthy snack there.
I'll put the since the elf is a baby, right?
Yeah.
So very light. So I fly. Can you watch this area? Could you know where to get us there if I fly over there? It'll save us some time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. We fly over there.
You're gonna fly to where? To
that spot.
Which spot? You're gonna have to be more specific. I don't know what you're.
Wiz, you know the spot. Well, I guess you describe it, Wiz, where we're headed to.
Well, that's just it. Flying gonna do it. I only know it by the ground, not by the air.
I guess we'll do it by land then.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hoof it.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Continue on past the clearing where we ran into the dragon and the unicorn. We want to head over to that far wall. See if there's a doorway that keeps going.
Do you want to go to the east wall or the west wall? Not where you came from. You want to go to the east.
We came from the west. So we want to hit the east wall.
You're looking to find the entrance to the east wing, I think.
Correct.
Got you. All right. So you continue east, and as you venture east, you notice the tranquility that you have been accustomed to feeling sort of drifts away and becomes more. You start to feel as though things are far more dangerous than they once were.
Yeah, that's the same feeling we had when we started.
Yes.
So all that's coming back. So that's a good sign. Tells me I'm going in the right direction.
Going in the right direction. You do feel kind of like, oh goodness, almost as if it were a drug to some extent. Going back to the unicorn feels so good. So good. And you do feel like you already miss that piece that you had.
No, I'm pretty sure. I know I'm missing it. But
I can tell you one thing I don't miss. One person I don't miss, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
All right. So.
Oh, she did have a +1 short sword.
Yeah.
You could wield that. You could wield that one, Quentin.
Yeah, I could have.
All right, give me a second here.
You can.
Yeah, I know I can.
Yeah, I had 2 wands and a.
Yeah, but can't use the wand.
No, but you can use the +1 short sword.
Yeah, that I couldn't use.
And a longbow, regular longbow.
Yeah, I already got a +1 longbow.
I don't think you can use a longbow because of your size.
But right now I'm using a short bow because I'm too my regular longbow.
How many current items do you have?
Let's see what I haven't used and what I still got.
Yeah, you can tune the items.
If you want to re-roll your character in this game, you start at level 3.
I know. So I'm saying you can only attune so many items, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have attunement when you're dead, though. You kind of lose it. You kind of lose attunement when you die.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
I had bracers of archery; those I can still use, but I just can't use the longbow +1. So I had to give that up to use the short bow. I mean, I still have it. It's just I'm just basically dragging it on the ground here because it's basically taller than me.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to roll. What is it?
Wandering monster?
No, it's a little different.
There's a first.
2, 3, 4.
You're not gonna attack by every animal in the
5, 6, 7,
8. 8. We're still going, huh?
The curse of Griana still hangs on.
Yeah. Isadora's revenge, right?
Doors events for
A
converting
a very strange feeling hangs over this turning stretch of pathway as you cross it, as if some ominous presence is hidden in the foliage or in the trees overhead. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
19 features.
I got an 18.
Both of you start to look around and notice that all of the plants in this area seem to have faces on them that turn and follow your every move.
So we are being watched. The plant is watching us.
Everything is watching us, dude.
Yeah.
Everything here hates us, and we hate everything here.
That's it.
Except for the dragon. The only thing I like, the only person I found that I've liked in this entire dungeon, outside of the people in the party, are the gold Christina and the unicorn.
Okay.
and that one celestial that we found, who we haven't run into anymore. He was pretty cool. What was his name again?
I don't know. His real name is Morgan, I think, or something, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. He works until midnight, so he's that was kind of like, I guess, a one-time thing.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, so all right, you guys continue forward, or what do you do?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, continue.
You continue forward.
Anything dangerous within 30 feet, I'll be alerted. Just so.
All right. There is a sudden movement near the edge of the pathway. Branches rustle on either side of the trail that you're following, and the underbrush rattles as if something moves through it. Among the greenery deeper into the forest, a number of grotesque shadows forms in a faint, a number of grotesque shadowy forms are faintly visible. Roll a DC 16 on your perception.
16 on perception.
16 check.
I don't notice anything at all.
Nope. I didn't know either.
Okay.
Looks nice and calm and quiet, man.
Nice and quiet and calm. You do, or you at current, you are following a path towards the direction that you are wanting to go. Are you staying on the path, or do you venture off of the path?
No, stay on the path. Keep going.
I've learned my lesson.
Stay on the path. All right.
Yeah. I'm waiting to run into another closet with a bunch of sheets attacking us. You can imagine what's going to happen now.
Now, trees, shadows, bears. Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. You stay on the path. Let's do another one. You continue forward down the dangerous. Well, I would say the path seems safer than the rest of the woods now that you've finally found some kind of path.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more or less the same path that you would start on, except it kind of twists around and whatnot. And you guys have been going north, and you found a dragon and all that stuff. But you do find a path that appears to connect the north, or appears to connect the east to the west, but it's not a straight line.
That's fine.
And let's see, we're doing. In this, you are, you appear to be in the center of the forest now. In the center of the indoor forest is a circular pool of water. The pool appears 4 feet deep, its bottom littered with dead leaves, mud, and a handful of copper pieces. The pool is fed by a stream which wanders through the forest. In the middle of the pool is a stone fountain. The fountain is shaped like 3 interlinked gargoyles poised back to back. Water sprays from each of the gargoyles' mouths to patter into the pool below. Embedded in the base of the trio of statues, the lid of a metal chest is visible. A stout padlock secures the lid.
Hey, you gotta tell you want to pop the lock?
Check it for traps.
Sorry about it. I'm not a rogue.
Check it for traps first.
Roll to check it for traps.
Okay. Perception.
And what exactly are you checking for traps, by the way?
Chest? Is it a chest?
You're looking for a chest? Or, I mean, the chest itself?
Yes, no, around the chest and the chest itself. I'm looking all those areas for traps.
Okay, so let's see. In the middle of the pool is a stone fountain. The fountain is shaped like embedded embedded in the base of the trio of statues. The lid of a metal chest is visible. All right, so in order to detect traps, will you be going into the fountain and looking to check for traps, or what are you doing?
You got to step into the pool.
No, I don't. I fly over the pool and go to the chest.
Okay.
All right, you fly over the pool and you look down at the chest.
Mm-hmm.
There is a metal chest visible just below the surface of the water.
Okay. I reach and grab the chest. I sense bad juju here, but
we'll see.
Many horror movies have started with less. And I reach and grab the chest.
All right. You reach down and grab the chest from just below the surface of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice there's a bit of mud and waterlogged leaves there that's sort of like is acting as it's offering some resistance. It appears to be stuck in the chest, in the fountain.
I got a strength 21.
Okay.
Got a heal giant strength, basically. So, will the heal giant be able to pull this off?
That'd be an athletics check.
You have all your equipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have the sword of warning? Yes. You notice it's starting to glow.
Okay, I pull the chest as hard as I can out. And I'm going to fly and grab the kid and run.
There's something in the pool.
Chest life.
All right, so let me look this up. Wiz, what are you doing while you're watching? Watching your friend here.
Well, I saw his sword glow.
Yes, you did.
So I'm readying my weapons out here. I said, okay, something's coming.
All right, you are preparing for something, and there you look around.
Correct.
As if you're not really sure what's going on right now.
I don't know what's coming or where it's coming from, but I know it's coming.
But you notice, roll an insight check.
Insight. All right. Ooh, a 25.
You notice that the moment that that Gato put his hands into the water, as soon as he touched and broke the surface tension of the water, his sheathed sword began to glow.
Yeah. So whatever it is, it's in the water. But what? Don't know yet.
Let's see. And okay. And it Everybody roll a perception check.
You got a 21.
Ooh.
22, 21. What did you get, Jesse?
22.
22. All right. As you're pulling the chest, you notice that there is, a lot of the mud and leaves and things that you saw at the bottom appears to be kind of jerking and twisting around right now.
Like, overpower it and yank it out.
There's something in the water there, Gato.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't want you to take that chest.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can overpower it.
Okay, what would that be? Athletics?
Everybody roll. Let's see. Jesse, make a dexterity save.
Okay.
That's my best save. 19.
All right. You notice that as soon as you try to pull the chest, it doesn't. It sort of gives, like there's something in the bottom of the pool that sort of pushes up, and as it does, all of the water seems to be kind of like evacuating from the center, and it comes and tries to envelop the chest more and your hands. But you can choose to let go of the chest and not have your hands enveloped, or you can try to pull the chest with a strength check and potentially yank it from whatever it is that's trying to envelop it before it envelops you or your hands.
Dang.
You want to risk it?
Yeah.
Or you want to just let it go and...
I'll try once to yank it really quick while it's doing that.
It's
see if I can...
It's quickly enveloping the chest.
Oh, okay.
And
so
might envelop you if you keep hanging on to it. So you're going to have to really yank it out. And you only have one round to do it.
Okay, I'll try it. If it doesn't work, I'll use my cunning action to flee.
Okay.
Okay. What do I do? What do I roll?
Roll DC 15 on your strength.
19.
19. You yank it out from its grasp, and you notice more water kind of falls down from the middle, and you have this some sort of creature is now pursuing you.
Okay, I fly straight up.
I mean, you look at it, it doesn't appear to be an ooze. It appears to be some sort of life form that is very very like it has a very solid surface, but it's very flexible.
Mm.
Mm.
I fly straight up. My disengage and my move, so 60 feet straight up.
All right, and you go straight up, and it tries to pursue you as far as it can, and Wiz, you notice that there's like this creature that's sort of like pyramiding,
Mhm.
trying to grapple or grab that chest back, and then it kind of gives up and kind of goes back into the water.
So it doesn't come out; it just stays in the water.
It doesn't seem to be coming out because it can't.
Okay.
I guess it can't pursue can't pursue Gato if he's flying straight up.
Okay. Well then, if he's gonna stay there, Gato, let's just take the chest and run, because I don't want to stay around to see what this thing can do out of the water.
Neither do I. If I can, I try to scoop baby Quentin up and fly as fast as I can away.
All right, you scoop up your friends, and which is right next to the pool. And when you try to scoop, all of a sudden you find yourself being pursued by this creature that's in the pool, and it darts out of the pool and makes it tries to engulf you.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Initiative.
Roll a Dex DC 12 save.
Okay.
Both of us
you.
or just him?
Yeah, both of you. Since you're occupying the same space,
Okay.
both of
21.
you need to make the save.
21.
Damn, I got a 9. I got a 9.
You get a 9. You notice, Jesse, you notice that as you try to recover your very small elven friend, his waist is currently engulfed by this large
Maybe a
creature, this large massless creature. Or he's not massless, he's like a big mussel. He looks sort of like a big mussel. It's weird. It's a really odd looking creature.
Like a weird oyster of some kind.
Sort of, yeah. It looks like an oyster without a shell.
In the pearl, in the chest. That traps him.
Yeah, do we see a pearl? Yeah.
No, nothing like that. But yeah, you're currently engulfed by this creature, and
right?
you can feel your waist is kind of like being constricted, and it hurts.
Yeah.
Can I try to yank him out?
Try to yank him out. DC, I would say probably DC 17.
Okay. Good thing I got the Girdle of Giant Strength, otherwise I would be not your chances. Well, sorry, Wiz.
Yeah, I know.
Grayana, what do you do?
Well, I was going to follow along.
Well, you're following along, and you're witnessing. What would roll your intelligence check.
Okay. Come on. Boom. Roll 16 total.
You are able to identify the creature that your friends are currently being engulfed by as a giant amoeba, as the textbooks would say.
Whoa.
Okay.
Which is, I think, technically classified as an ooze. But it is, but it's solid, unlike oozes. It's a solid ooze.
Mm. Okay. Mm.
And Wiz, are you currently engulfed? Are you still engulfed? I guess you are, right? So
Yeah.
as you're being engulfed, you need to take 9 points of damage.
Misty step.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. 48 minus 39.
I could see that. That would be pretty cool. Flying through, you misty step right into my back as I fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna misty step out of there.
All right.
If I can get back on the ground and just run it.
You could misty step, or you could try a strength check yourself, but you're going to do a misty step. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Misty step. It is. Are you misty step away? No check required, I guess.
All right.
And there he is. You are free from. How far away do you go?
It's good for 30 feet.
All right.
I mean, does this thing have a reach to 30 feet?
Grayana, you notice that your elven friend disappears, and where are you, Gato? Where's Jesse?
Well, I was flying.
He was above.
All right, you are attempting to free your friend, and he disappears on you.
Well, cutting action.
He just vanishes.
I fly straight up again.
You fly straight up, attempting to evade any type of engulfment by this creature, and you evade successfully. Congratulations.
I look for the elf. I look for tiny Quentin. Baby Quentin.
You look for tiny. Make a search check.
The investigation?
Investigation check, sorry.
Investigation?
I still live in the past, asking for people to do search checks and all.
I am not doing very good on being able to find him.
Yeah. You don't know where he went.
Quentin!
So I'm over there waving my hands. Over here!
Grayana, you notice that the elf is, over to the east.
Okay.
And there is a human that is flying up above.
What human is it?
It's Simon, the person that murdered you.
Cut off your head and drug your body into the
person that didn't stop with just mere murder, but had to make sure that you didn't come back. So,
well,
evidently your immortal soul is trapped in this plane.
The ghost will be there.
You're gonna haunt me now. Join the club.
Mm-hmm.
You will never have a rest.
What's that?
You have to find an amoeba.
You're going to possess the amoeba?
And come after.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right. Roll.
Contested will. This amoeba.
Are you going to do it now, or are you going to wait until after everybody leaves? Okay. Well, what do you guys do?
I get with Quentin.
You guys have to find an amoeba.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
They have fled, or in the process of fleeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, Brianna, your immortal soul is next to the amoeba. The amoeba doesn't seem to respond to you in any way. And your friends get together over on the east side of the amoeba, about 30 feet or so.
I want to go. They were going to see a necromancer. I want to go to the east side too and go find the necromancer.
right.
Follow along.
You accompany your friends along the trail.
I only let my close friends kill me.
Friends like those, who needs enemies?
All right. So you guys continue on?
Yes, we opened the chest.
Yeah.
And you open the chest. Oh yes, the chest that you managed
What do we find?
steal away. Let's see. Hold on. Where did the chest come from? That is
Add to the long list of enemies, amoeba. Friend or foe?
All right. So it appears locked. This chest.
I unlock it. I have a thief's kit.
Okay. Use your thieves kit to unlock the padlock. You require a DC 16 Dex check with your thieves tools.
Mm-hmm.
Thieves tools.
All right. Where is?
In your skills, it should be the last one down at the bottom.
For some reason, I have the proficiency, but I don't have the skill.
I got it.
Dex. You have Dex. You need Dex with. You have thieves tools, right? All you need is your Dex skill.
Oh, okay.
As long as you have thieves skills, as long as you have thieves tools, and can roll a Dex check of 15 or better, you can open this chest.
Okay, what's your Dex?
Oh. 3 plus 3. So it'd be plus
3.
5,
okay.
right?
No, it's your Dex plus your proficiency.
Oh, okay.
So,
plus 3.
So it'd be 3 plus 3. So it's total. So it's your. So roll and then add 6.
Okay, I'll roll a d20 and add that 6. Okay.
Yeah, so you need what, a 16?
I rolled a 16 total. Okay, you roll the 10 plus 6, it'd be 16.
You hear this nice, satisfying click, and the lock pops open from the chest.
Now we can use this chest to carry items.
There we go.
And you open up this chest, and you find a lot of gold in this chest, and what appears to be a nice, big, large, ordnate silver key. And
this is the chest that the dragon had.
And you see a few copper pieces.
Copper?
In there.
How'd that get in there?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's in the pool. Never mind. There's no copper in the.
Oh, okay.
There's no copper in the chest. There's 27 copper pieces in the pool that you guys managed to count while you were being attacked by an amoeba. But there's a total of 3,000 gold in the chest.
Wow!
As you count.
If we ever leave this place, we can retire.
In this big, large, fancy-looking, expensive-looking key.
We're gonna need to find our own room.
Yeah, we gotta find where this key goes to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we can just throw it back in there and then just keep following the trail.
All right.
Get to the wall.
You keep following the trail, and All right, so as you continue, the trees on both sides of a curving path are mainly oak trees that are along this stretch of the trail. A half dozen amber-colored squirrels are visible darting about in the trees above, collecting acorns. When a squirrel touches an acorn, as you've noted before, they turn into gold. Mm-hmm.
What?
The squirrel. What's that? They sparkle and turn into gold. Yeah, you guys can see this very clearly because there's a lot of gold, a lot of acorns being collected by these squirrels right now as you're passing through the trail.
So they're turning acorns into gold.
They are turning acorns into gold. The squirrels then gather up the golden acorns and carry it to a nearby hole in the trunk of a large, gnarled tree.
You want to grab more gold or keep going?
Let's keep going.
All right.
We'll start to encumber us after a while. Plus, what do we have to put it in?
Yeah, it's just going to be more dead weight. There's just not enough of us, and nobody's got a bag of holding or a portable hole. We can just dump it all in. All right, keep following the trail. Let the squirrels have their gold.
All right. Are
we there yet?
All right, so let's see. A hill rises in the northwest corner of a weird indoor... Well, this is the weird indoor forest, I guess.
Right.
Climbing steeply for 20 feet before leveling off. Trees cover the mound, and the sound of flowing and falling water is heard through the trees.
Ooh, we must be nearing the water source. Waterfall or... Well, there was a stream running through, so I'm thinking this is the source of where the water's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That means we're getting to the wall. Yeah, just keep following the sound of the water. Got to get to its source.
Let's see. What you see is a very curious sight. You see a solid wall from which amber color river flows.
Ah, we made it.
I hate that water already.
Okay, do you see any passages or doorways or archways?
All you really see is this river that flows that's kind of an amber color, and it flows into the wall.
I guess go to the wall. Get a closer look at this.
It's very odd because there's no hole in the wall.
It's like it's just going through it.
It's like it's flowing through the wall, and there's no hole in the wall. It's just as if it acts like there's a hole in the wall, but you don't see.
It acts like there's a hole, but there's
any
no
hole
in the wall.
Put my hand through the wall.
That's what I was hoping for a hole to go through, but apparently not.
Okay, you put your hand through the wall.
Yeah. Does it go through, or
yeah? You notice
solid wall.
Yeah, you notice that when your hand goes through the wall, it sort of passes through the wall as if it were some type of an illusion.
Oh, good. And I'll walk it through.
All right. You walk through the wall?
Yeah.
All right. You walk entirely through the wall, and when you do, you find yourself at the easternmost point of the
manor?
What do you call it? Of the indoor forest.
Of the indoor forest. Good. It means we got through.
You popped out, and up ahead about a couple 100 feet, you can see a door.
Yes, we go there.
Yes. Haha. Finally.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going on 1 o'clock. You want to stop here now that we got to the other side?
Yes, this is a great stopping point.
Yeah, this is a good stopping point. Yeah.
All right. You guys made it to the east.
Yes, we made it to the east side, finally.
The east side, finally. All right. Well, good game. I enjoyed playing and running the game. And even though we had somebody die tragically, and is currently a floating spirit traveling
and haunting the party.
and travel companions, haunting the party in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
Still been fun. Rayana, what do you do, by the way? You see your friends pass through a wall in which a river is flowing through. And the ghostly creature remains silent.
She keeps going. Okay.
She keeps going. Where you go? You follow? You follow. Okay. Well,
Okay.
your spirit passes through the wall, and you are now on the other side.
Have you learned your lesson yet?
There is no water now. You are now in a room.
Good. Yeah, then we'll stop here.
Yes.
You're now in a bedroom. Is where you're at right now.
It's an actual bedroom.
Yeah, it's an actual bedroom.
Wow, there's a first.
No, not for me. I've been in other bedrooms.
Oh yeah, for you it's not, but for me it is.
Like I've seen dead people, desiccated corpses.
Well, next time we'll check out this room and continue on and see if there's a door, and I guess keep searching. Gotta find what's causing this curse, and we gotta kill the curse.
Yep.
And the ambers.
Well, I'm hoping that killing the curse will cause the death of the ambers.
Ambers, yeah, that's
you never know.
It might cause their death.
Hey,
anything that gets us out of here is a good thing in my book.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream, and we'll have a 10-minute countdown for that, and we'll see you guys next week.